Okay, due to popular demand, I'm going to show you the process of how I make my blueberry mead. And for starters, we're going to have to use a thing or two, so right over there. Okay, magic. Real quick, the ratio that I'm using is about 2.5 gallons of water, filtered water, because I'm on city water. All that extra stuff could affect the yeast as it grows. And then about 6 pounds of honey per month. And that'll give me about 5.5 gallons total. And then I got science and cleaning over here. And it's going to be a bit of a doozy. So let's get right into it. All right, cool. First things first is we're going to sanitize. So that's all of our utensils that we're going to be using. I got a little sanitizer here. For this, it's about 1 fluid ounce per 5 gallons of water. So a little bit more just for safe side. And then I'm also sanitizing my bucket. I'm gonna put the cap on and I'm gonna do my best washing machine impression on it, and we'll see how that goes from there. Now that I've dealt with the bubbles and my apparatus is sanitized, I got my bucket of sanitizer here, so in case I feel dirty, which I do right now. Then I'm gonna open up my honey, and while that happens, I'm going to start warming up the water. This allows the water and honey mix to mix easier together, and it'll also speed up the fermentation process at the beginning. After a quick dip in the sanitizer, you are ready to watch me struggle open these 5 pounds of honey. So let's speed run this. Of course, last bit's butter smooth. Alright, cool. And of course, like a smart person, I found the last 6 pounds in jars after I found these two. It was like same brand, so same goodness. Alright, from here my water is getting warm and my honey is ready. So I'm going to start doing a lot of moving parts, and I'm going to put you down as I transition to start the actual work. Spoon. And while I'm waiting for my next batch of water to get warm, I'm going to start mixing this up and just keep stirring, 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 stirring. You get the idea. Cool. Now that I've added the last of honey and water, I'm gonna stir it for a little bit. Oh, yeah, I can feel the honey settling at the bottom a little. So that get a little bit more. All right, last is the yeast. This is a very champagne yeast, so it's gonna be a little bit more sweeter. Get all that to help with the fruit and all that fun stuff. Otherwise, you can use regular no fun yeast, but this is what I like to use. Alright. And then once again, just mix that all in. Alright, now you can stop here, put the cap on to the bucket and the airlock and let it sit. All I gotta do is feed the yeast with some nutrients, which I'll show you later. But this is where I like to add a little extra. I add Wayman's wild blueberries, because one, wild blueberries are the best, and they're from Maine, so hell yeah. And then on top of that, because they're frozen, they'll add a little bit more extra content, and as they thaw, the ice crystals will burst the cells, and then it'll get all the juices in. So it's about 5 pounds, or 1 pound per gallon. And since I'm going for 5 gallons, we're doing 5 pounds. Alright, and then last but certainly not least, I'm going to put in 2 sticks of cinnamon and just a little bit of vanilla extract. This is just personal preference, gives it a little bit more interesting flavor characteristics, and then we'll stir it all up. Uh-oh. All right, make sure no blueberries escape and they stay in. Take our little plug. Alright, cool. You can fill your airlock with either water or sanitizer. I currently have sanitizer, or water with a little bit of vodka. Since I'm sanitizing it, I put sanitizer in there already. You're just going to have to replace the water much earlier, because it's going to bubble the crap out of this once it starts gassing off. And then there, airtight seal on the cap here. You got your bubbler, or your airlock doing your thing. And we are done. Last minute pro tip, be sure to put the date on it. Crap, today is 29th. That way you know how long it has been maturing. Alright, and then last thing, just put it with the rest of its friends. Alright, you can let it sit here, and the only babysitting you need to do for the first week or so is add about half of this bag on tomorrow, and then 5 days from now, which is Wednesday, add the rest of this bag. From there, the airlock's going to be very active and start burping on you, and that means you know the yeast is happy and making your lovely mead. And that's the extent of my tutorial. Oh boy.